How's Paz doing?
Okay so far. Still shocked about being lied to by Zadornov, but she's actually getting along great with the crew here at Mother Base.
Really? That's good to hear.
Still, it's gotta be depressing for a girl her age to be cooped up on an offshore plant all day, even if it is only temporary. I bet she'd love it if you took her out somewhere once in a while.
The days that followed were spent training tirelessly for our first space flight. The boss endured conditioning that tested the limits of human capability, and I supported her. Those were happy days. On April 12th, the spacecraft carrying the boss left the Earth's atmosphere. Although it was only 20 minutes of ballistic flight, it was nothing short of miraculous, considering how little time we'd had. The first human in space. We were ecstatic. Then something went wrong. The re-entry angle was slightly off, warping the outer hull. The cause was clear. It was the hastily constructed window we'd installed. Her capsule missed the projected splashdown point by a long shot. As we raced towards the capsule, a breaking news broadcast came over the radio. It was the news report of the successful launch of the Vostok rocket, piloted by the cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin. They'd beaten us into space by the slimmest of margins. When we arrived, the capsule had already disappeared beneath the waves. The boss was floating on the surface. I can't really recall what happened next. They told me later that I gave a strange scream and plunged into the sea, not caring whether my skin would burn. She didn't wake up. Her entire body was bruised, burnt, scorched by cosmic rays. It was a miracle she was still alive. Every day, propaganda boasting of the shining accomplishment flowed out of the Soviet Union. The hardest part was having to read the report the next morning from Izvestia, the Soviet governmental paper. Written there after the report were those legendary words of Major Gagarin: "The Earth is blue." The person who should have said those words, though, was incapacitated, confined to a bed. NASA opted to pretend the flight had never happened. The Soviets had orbited a man around the Earth and returned him safely. We'd barely managed to escape the atmosphere and achieve ballistic flight. Even worse, the pilot was horribly mangled and the spacecraft lost altogether. As they saw it, covering it up was the only alternative to seeing the nation's pride dealt yet another blow. I've been told military records show the boss was taking part in the Bay of Pigs incident at the time. They were that desperate to erase the whole affair. In the end, Alan Shepard's ballistic flight 1 month later became known as America's first spaceflight. Shepard's flight owed its success to insights earned through the boss's sacrifice. But to me, none of that mattered. I prayed day and night for her recovery, never leaving her side, not even for a moment. Then, as summer ended and the chill of winter approached, she spoke. "Give me water." I threw myself on her breast, and she embraced me. It was all I needed. I thought she would tell me about space, the true sky, where the stars don't twinkle. But the only thing she'd speak of was Earth, our home as she'd seen it from space, so fleeting, so irreplaceable. I was ashamed. I'd been enamored for so long with the sky that I never thought to look beneath my feet, at the ground upon which I stood. As soon as her rehab was over, she was gone. It happened without warning. No one informed me, and the higher-ups wouldn't say a word. It wasn't so strange or surprising, really. I simply assumed she was off to complete her next mission. because she was loyal to the end. Since then, I've devoted myself to researching artificial intelligence so that no one will ever have to make her sacrifice again. No human being should be asked to take on a mission that dangerous. Next time, I'll be the light that shines on someone else. I still wonder why she opened up to me on that chilly night in Florida. That operation was top secret, even if it was all in the past. I like to think it was because she trusted me. But that's probably not the case. She wanted someone to listen. And I don't think that someone was me. Those faraway eyes, the tone of her voice, like she was talking to her own child. Those things made it clear that she was speaking to someone else. I found myself envying that someone. 4 years later, I learned of her death. A traitor's death, no less. She'd stolen an American nuke and defected to the Soviet Union, where she was killed by her former apprentice. Or so I was told. I refused to believe it. She'd never do such a thing. I could think of only two possibilities. Either she really was trying to bring East and West together, or she truly did want to be killed. She believed the world is not the way it's supposed to be, that it's been unbalanced by the tenuous peace offered of nuclear deterrence, and that she was to blame. Perhaps her death was an act of atonement. She was loyal to the end, to our world. And I lost the light of my life. I now find myself victim to an incredibly irrational emotion of my own. That someone, the one she wanted to confess her sin to, could it be the one who took her life? The very thought drives me utterly mad with jealousy. One day, I will discover the truth.
Tuxedo. Guess it's time to launch some fireworks. You can do this. Here, use this. I got you covered. I knew you had it in you. You're pretty good. That's good stuff. Good work. Peace.
You know, we are finally alone, Snake.
Guess it's time to launch some
What are you
fireworks.
talking about?
You can do this.
Nice.
I got you covered.
What is that cover for?
Impressive.
No way!
I'm counting on you.
What are you talking about?
Thanks.
Yeah!
Good luck.
Yeah!
You can do this. I'm counting on you.
What are you talking about?
Impressive.
No way!
Good luck.
Yeah!
Thanks.
Yeah!
Good to go.
What is it, Snake?
I knew you had it in you.
Thanks.
You're pretty good.
Really? Oh, I am so happy.
Peace. Good work.
Yeah!
You had it in you. Good work.
Yeah!
Peace. You're pretty good.
Really? Oh, I am so happy.
You can do this.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Good to go.
What is it, Snake?
That's good stuff.
What is it, Snake?
I'm counting on you.
What are you talking about?
You're pretty good.
Thanks. Room for one more?
Ha.
What am I going to do with you?
Snake, Zadornov has disappeared from his cell.
What? You're kidding, right?
Afraid not. You got a new mission. Find Zadornov. Snake, Zadornov's disappeared from his cell again. Find him! Find Zadornov and bring him back here with Fulton Recovery.
Somebody there?
Nothing here.
Freeze.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Freeze. Freeze.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Find him. Leave no stone unturned. You should have disposed of him when you had the chance.
Freeze.
Somebody there.
You'll find that ugly Russian and bring his butt back here. I can't believe he tricked back. You're doing great, Snake. Peace. Snake. Sorry, I'm a little busy right now.
Somebody there? Huh. No.
You should have disposed of him when you had the chance.
Thoroughly search every possible hiding spot. We're dealing with a real escape artist here. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
I believe in you, Snake.
Mission complete. Great job.
Found our friend, Kaz.
Damn it! And I was so close. Great. Good work, Snake. This is a high-risk mission. You'll be facing some powerful opposition, but it's nothing you can't handle. Believe in yourself.
I used to have this book full of pirate lore. It had this story about Rathalos, king of the skies. Most accounts describe it as a dragon with wings, or a wyvern.
A wyvern? A two-legged dragon? Vlad the Impaler's coat of arms had one on it.
Yeah, and he was a model for Count Dracula. There are reports of ships being attacked out in the middle of the ocean. So Rathalos must be able to fly great distances. And what's more, Rathalos is said to breathe fire.
Breathe fire? An animal like that can't possibly be real.
We're talking about a monster, Snake. Forget what you think you know.
Combat. About time. Let's go, Trenya.
We can no longer tell Chico such things do not exist. try talking to it. Ahem. Roar! Roar! You could block out that hole with earplugs or something. Such a beast existed. The world is still a mystery in many ways.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak. A real reptile? These creatures must have followed a different evolutionary path from those on the mainland. Snake?
Don't tell me. Zadornov.
Bingo. The guard left his post and the dude was gone when he got back.
Sounds like the guard needs a guard.
He was off with the girls. Haas invited him to try some of their cooking. He says he loved every second of it.
Is that jealousy, cuz?
Anyway, there's a new mission waiting for you. Find Zadornov, Snake.
Okay.
Snake. Zadornov's disappeared again. Get out there and retrieve him. Find Zadornov, Snake.
Freeze. Freeze.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Good God, the man could swim his way out of Alcatraz.
Freeze.
Thoroughly search every possible hiding spot. We're dealing with a real escape artist here. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Freeze.
Where the hell did Zadornov go this time? I'm sick of him and his walks.
Freeze.
Does this guy have a Houdini complex or what?
Not this one. Freeze.
Hey!
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
I know I saw something.
No one here. Freeze.
Hear anything unusual?
Mama! Who's there?
Hey.
assault and recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Gotcha. Curses. I got him, Kaz.
Slipped up again. Acknowledged. Bring him on in. This is a high-risk mission. You'll be facing some powerful opposition, but it's nothing you can't handle. Believe in yourself.
Tigrex is a flying dragon just like Rathalos. But it's good at moving around on land too. It can blast you with rocks from a distance or rush at you with incredible speed.
People have seen it on land?
See, it's said that these two lady pirates, Anne and Mary, visited Isla del Monstruo. It was there that they did battle with Tigrex.
Anne was quite a marksman, wasn't she?
Must have been a heck of a battle. I wish
Go bad with guns myself.
I've already seen how good you are. Anne and Mary also saw little dinosaurs running around the island.
Velocipres?
Yup, as you'd expect, they're very nimble, but no match for a firearm. You wouldn't want to get surrounded by them, though.
I'll bet. Nobody wants to be outnumbered in battle.
Right. Your best move would be to make sure they cannot encircle you.
Well, stealth is the basis of all solo sneaking missions. While it makes battle tougher, working alone has its advantages when it comes to infiltration.
That's what makes you the boss. You don't need any advice from me.
Not bad for an old-timer, eh, Chico?
Nope. Still, be careful.
Combat. It's about time. Let's go, Trenya.
Watch out! There's a velocipede nearby!
Snake, you're not gonna believe this, but
Yeah.
Zadornov's missing again.
Kaz, are you sure somebody's not, I don't know, letting him out on purpose?
You think I have time to assemble a mole hunt? Man, this guy isn't just good, he's so good at scary.
If he's doing this alone, that is.
Anyway, he left a trail, so we've got a good idea of where he's probably hiding. You know what the mission is. Find Zadornov, Snake. Snake, Zadornov's escaped custody again. You have to track him down. Find Zadornov, Snake.
Who's there?
Hey.
Hey!
Snake, help us reclaim peace.
I know I saw something. I know I saw something.
Does this guy have a Houdini complex or what? Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Mama! Hey!
Freeze.
Ah! Ah!
Not this one.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Not this one. Not this one.
Bet you he's looking for adventure too. Find him. Leave no stone unturned.
Freeze. Freeze.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements. Proceed with extra caution.
Freeze. I think I see someone.
What is it? Get up! What is it?
Freeze.
Fulton recovery subject. Any areas you haven't checked yet? Think hard.
Freeze. 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 Freeze.
Any areas you haven't checked yet? Think hard.
You find that ugly Russian and bring his butt back here. I can't believe he tricked fast like that.
Can't be imagining things. must be imagining things. What's going on? Rise and shine.
Freeze.
You should have disposed of him when you...
Guys, I'm inside the facility. There's rows and rows of trucks here.
Zadornov should be somewhere in that area. Find him.
Nothing. Not this one. Sunlight! Damn it! You found me. I found him, Kaz.
Close, but no cigar. Not for you anyway. Snake, we're coming to pick him up.
You're fired.
This is a high-risk mission. You'll be facing some powerful opposition, but it's nothing you can't handle. Believe in yourself.
Have you heard the legend about the dinosaur that came back to life as a zombie and attacked people?
Zombie? You mean the living dead?
Yeah. Dinosaurs may be extinct, but technically it would be possible for one to come back to life as a zombie.
Not so fast. Dinosaurs were real. Zombies, not so much.
What are you talking about, boss? Zombies have been used as slaves on Haitian plantations for years. In Haiti, they've handed down a secret zombie powder for generations.
Really?
People from long ago must have used that same stuff on dinosaur remains.
But dinosaurs had been extinct for millions of years before the first humans.
That hypothesis has to be wrong. In any case, this zombie was incredibly powerful. Its name was Gear Rex. They say nothing could kill it. Some say its bodily fluids would burn right through your flesh. Then the spines that fell off his back would impale you. The pain made even worse by the deafening roar rattling every bone in your body.
You sure it wasn't just some really strong monster? Who knows what kind of dinosaurs were out there? We could be talking about something strong enough to resist small arms fire.
Are you afraid of zombies, boss?
No, I just find the whole thing hard to believe. Combat. It's about time. Let's go, Trenya.
Return to base. Snake, Zadornov's done it again.
Great.
Snake, Zadornov's done it again.
Give me a break.
Snake, listen. Zadornov's done it again.
Come on.
I hate to entertain the thought, but this might be an inside job.
What the hell's he after, anyway?
No clue. Just out to annoy us, though.
You know, it might not be worth keeping him here if he's not gonna join us.
You may be right. I thought it might boost our Russian compatriots' morale, but okay. I'll think it over.
Let's hope he's just playing hide and seek.
I've added a new mission. Go get Zadornov.
You're fired.
Snake, Zed escaped. You have to find him. Find Zadornov and bring him back here with Fulton Recovery.
Can't be imagining things.
I believe in you, Snake.
Freeze.
Check any out-of-the-way spots. I have a sneaking suspicion Zadornov's around there. What's wrong?
I know it is not
What's going
easy,
on over there?
but I have faith in you.
What's going on? Somebody there?
Freeze.
What's going on? There must be hostiles in the area. What's going on? horizon shot.
Try using Fulton recovery on him. I knew you could do it. Piece of cake, right?
Kaz, I've located Zadornov.
Nice work. I knew you would. How could I be so stupid? It, happened again, Snake.
Oh, Zadornov? What's he got, an escape fetish?
He clearly has friends on the inside, but we've got no way of knowing who.
Persistent bastard, I'll give him that. Where is he this time?
That's the thing. He must have found and gotten rid of the transmitter. We've got no idea where he is. Snake, think you can find him?
We can't just let him run around. Makes us look bad.
I'll say. Since we can't locate him, I'm afraid I can't add a new mission. You know what to do, Snake.
Fired.
Commence target practice. As a special treat, you can practice freely on any of the targets in the shooting range today. Shoot away. When you're done, head over to the exit. Welcome to the shooting range. Just the place for a little target practice, huh? When you're done, head over to the exit.
Big boss!
My work is done.
What are you talking about?
V for victory! Rocket! Peace!
Kaz, I found Zadornov. I had to kill him.
Huh. So much for our fugitive.
Something's not right here. I'm thinking he had a friend.
Someone inside MSF. Huh?
What's going on?
It's Zeke. It's moving.
What?
There's somebody inside. I can see them. Snake, get up here. Pronto!
Took you long enough, big boss.
Boss. Get down from there before you hurt somebody.
Maybe I want to hurt somebody.
What's going on? She's not herself.
Oh, I am myself, all right. My true self.
Kaz, shut that thing down.
I can't! The controls aren't responding!
Then how's it moving?
I made some modifications. This machine was meant to have a human pilot.
Modifications? Paz, what are you...
Never thought I'd be into machines, huh?
Then Zadornov's escape was a diversion.
Paz, what are you doing?
I'm taking it back.
Taking it back? Where?
To our leaders. To Cypher.
Cypher?
This weapon is Cypher's creation.
Paz, get down from there.
Do not call me that. I am Pacifica Ocean.
My name, my age, my mission.
Cypher gave them all to me. My entire life has but one purpose. To carry out Cypher's plan. The nasty tobacco. The angel of peace crap. The whole teen with a dream routine. I am through with all of it.
Paz, you
I
can't.
told you not to call me that. It makes me want to puke. Everything is going exactly as we planned. Now the
Real Peace Walker project is finally about to reach its goal.
The real project.
Once upon a time, there were two young men who idolized a hero called the Boss. One day, they suddenly lost the point of origin. This Cypher, that was like a mother to them. Unable to come to terms with their sorrow, they each decided to carry on the will of their hero. But they could not agree on what that meant. In the end, they became bitter enemies, and the Zero from which they both started was split into two. And you have been on the wrong path ever since. There is no happily ever after waiting for you in the end. Unless you obey the will of Cypher. Where does an army without borders call home? A state without borders, of course. A world without borders.
A world without borders.
The Cold War order is about to collapse. The age of electronic intelligence is about to begin. The NSA, CSS, NRO, DIA, etc., etc. The intelligence community that has long bickered amongst itself will be united in a world governed by electrons. Cypher will gather all information, watching over the world and guiding the will of its people, all while they remain blissfully unaware. There will be no one to oppose them. For the first time, the world will be ruled by a single will. Until the new order is in place, you and your army will be the force that protects it. You will be Cypher's deterrent, pulling the wool over the eyes of the old order with your charisma and military prowess. Accept our offer, and we will allow you to retain control of MSF and Zeke.
That's an offer.
The boss threw down her gun, and with it, her life's calling. You, her disciple, have never been able to do that. You are too afraid to let go.
I was made to fight. I am a gun.
Is that so? Then what do you call this? Is it a gun too? You are a lousy liar. Admit it. This thing is a monstrosity, a product of your own fear. But not Cypher. Cypher thought of something different. Cypher's going to control guns.
Control guns.
That is right. Not deter, control. It is the ultimate approach to the illusion of peace.
Control power. You're gonna be disappointed.
Then we are done. Thank you for playing. Better luck next time. The offer is rescinded. And now the ultimatum. Zeke is already in nuclear strike mode.
What?
I'm taking the weapon you built and using it to launch a nuclear strike on the east coast of the United States.
You're insane. What are you after?
But wait, here is your consolation prize. We are about to show the world just how dangerous a gang of outlaws, an army without borders, can be. You and your men will become pariahs, and you will be wiped off the face of the earth. Rather than heroes, you will be seen as a well-armed extremist cult prone to indiscriminate outbursts of nuclear aggression. You will give rise to a new world order, an age of deterrence defined by its fear of extremist cult influence. Do you like the picture I am painting, Big Boss? When all is said and done, peace is nothing but a fantasy. A game is a game. You either win or you lose. All you can do is fight. Stop me if you can. The peace sign is the V of victory. Say, peace.
She's gonna launch a nuke. Snake, we've got to stop her. Whatever it takes. Awaiting your orders. launch a nuke. Snake, we've got to stop her. Whatever it takes. Awaiting your orders.
Stop me if you can.
pressing up against the wall.
You will witness true hell!
safe by pressing up against the wall. Then use the L1 button to locate the enemy's position and press the attack button. Don't let that die! Transport catapult ready to launch. Put Mother Base's gun platform to use. The control panel is on the edge of the deck.
You will witness true hell!
I think? No! It can't be! Are all deterrents destined to be used like this? Strike request acknowledged. We'll need you to tag the target directly. First, make sure you're safe by pressing up against the wall. First, make sure you're safe by pressing up against the wall. Then use the L1 button to locate the enemy's position and press the
You will witness true hell! You will witness true hell!
Do you have a target or not? We're aborting the strike for now. Strike request acknowledged. We'll need you to tag the target directly. First, make sure you're safe by pressing up against the wall.
Time to wrap these up!
First, make sure you're safe by pressing up against the wall. Supplies are loaded in the transport catapult. Fire away!
Time to wrap these up!
Do you have a target or not? We're aborting the strike for now. Transport catapult ready to launch.
No one can play but yourself. No one can play but yourself. Time to wrap things up. Please, make sure Bobby's okay.
Strike request acknowledged. We'll need you to tag the target directly. First, make sure you're safe by pressing up against the wall. Supplies are loaded in the transport catapult. Fire away! First, make sure you're safe by pressing up against the wall. Then use the L1 button to locate the enemy's position and press the attack button to tag him.
Time to wrap things up. Take this. Time to wrap things up.
Put Mother Base's gun platform to use. The control panel is on the edge of the deck.
This is where it ends. Listen to me, Big Boss. As long as your army is needed, the world will never know true peace.
The peace you will know will be fleeting, elusive. They will use you, disgrace you, and then finally discard you like they would a cancer to society. This is the path you have chosen.
Paz.
Who would have thought that little girl was working against us?
Tell me about it. She had everybody fooled, me included. Can't believe I didn't pick up on anything.
Snake, there's no point in beating yourself up over the past. But hey, maybe you should put in some practice against Zeke in case this sort of thing ever happens again. In any case, I need to go talk to Dr. Strangelove. Zeke still isn't ready.
Huey!
How's it going? How's Zeke look?
The attitude control AI had a backup, so it should be able to walk.
Really? Well, that's good.
Beyond that, it's up to the creator. Stop! Don't come any closer, Doctor.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Do you despise me?
Doctor, are you asking me out?
No, not at all.
No? Pity. Because I've just had my heart broken by someone else.
What?
I only like those who can stand on their own. If you fancy me, then come walk with me. Who knows what miracles might happen. Love is blind after all. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Snake!
That name Paz mentioned at the end, Cipher, it's a code. It means empty. It also means...
Zero.
a world of electronic intelligence, built on codes. And at the center of it all, a zero.
Cuz.
Look, boss. I owe you an apology. Hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I knew Paz and the Professor. I knew who they really were all along.
Cuz.
I used them.
I suppose you were the one that brought them to Columbia in the first place, huh?
Guilty as charged. Boss wasn't just CIA, you know. She was working for the KGB, too. And for this Cypher group. In other words, she was a triple agent.
You knew all of this?
Wait, let me finish. Listen. MSF never would have gotten this big if it weren't for them. This mercenary business we built. Someday it's gonna be a new driving force in the world economy.
Is that your goal all along?
The Cold War's not gonna last forever. Sooner or later it's gonna give way to an era of regional conflicts and terrorism. A paradigm shift from counter-communism to counter-terrorism. In the new age, armies won't be tied to states, and war will become a business. We'll be a valuable commodity. There'll be clients all over the world who need our services. MSF is only the beginning. What we're creating here is a revolution in itself. Am I right?
Cuz, it's not going to be that easy.
What do you mean?
This whole Peace Walker thing has left our mark on the history of the Old Order. We've put ourselves on the radar of intelligence agencies and governments east and west. The whole world probably knows about us now.
Including that Cypher outfit.
We've let ourselves interfere with the times, with the Cold War system of deterrence. We're an army without a flag. We weren't supposed to take sides in international affairs, but we did.
I see your point. So what happens to us now?
We'll be hunted.
Not everybody's gonna be happy with us, huh?
You're damn right. We upset the global military balance of power.
And these people would rather our army without borders not exist at all?
They're gonna come knocking real soon. There's no turning back now. We're a wrench in the old system of deterrence. As long as the times refuse to change, we're gonna make a hell of a racket.
Then who are we gonna fight?
The establishment. Anybody who tries to restore the old balance wants to snuff us out of existence.
Which establishment?
It won't be a particular country or ideology that hunts us.
Who then?
We're gonna be fighting the biggest beast of all. The Times. 10 years ago, the Times rejected the boss and killed her. And now, we're the ones being tested. Will the Times erase us? Or work with us? It's gonna be a lonely battle. No good or evil. No winners or losers. Business will have to wait. The question we have to ask ourselves now is, can we survive long enough to see the 21st century?
I'm with you, boss. We'll see how it turns out, together.
The hunt is on, Kaz. And the whole world's on our tail. Assemble the men.
Petals of white cover fields flowing in grieving tears, and all the hearts once new, old and shattered now. Love can kill, love will die. Give me wings to fly, fleeing this world so cold. I just wonder why. Cold as a dog, now my words are frosted with every breath. Still the hate burns wild, growing inside this heart. When the wind changes course, when the stars align, I will reach out to you and leave this all behind. When heavens divide. When heavens divide, I will see the choices within my hands. How can we ever protect and fight with our tiny souls? Let me shine like the sun through the doubts and fear. Do you feel the storm approach as the end draws near? When heavens divide, time will come to softly lay me down. Then I can see a face that I long to see. And for you, only you, I would give anything, leaving a trace for love to find a way. When heavens divide. I will dive into the fire, spilling the blood of my desire. The very last time, my name scorched into the sky. When heavens divide, I will see the choices within my hands. How can we ever protect and fight with our tiny souls? Let me shine like the sun through the doubts and fear. Do you feel the storm approach as the end draws near? When heavens divide, time will come to softly lay me down. Then I can
will forsake our countries. We will leave our motherlands behind us and become one with this earth. We have no philosophy, no ideology. We go where we're needed, fighting not for country, not for government, but for ourselves. We need no reason to fight. We fight because we are needed. We will be the deterrent for those with no other recourse. We are soldiers without borders, our purpose defined by the era we live in. We will sometimes have to sell ourselves and services. If the times demand it, we'll be revolutionaries, criminals, terrorists. And yes, we may all be headed straight to hell. But what better place for us than this? It is our only home, our heaven and our hell. This is outer heaven. You're fired.
Remember that habit Paz had, Snake? How she always had her index finger on her upper lip like this?
Yeah. It bugged me ever since we first met her. Never figured her for a snuff user.
I can't believe we never noticed.
She used the kind where you keep a pouch of leaf in your upper jaw, let it absorb through your gums. She might not have been used to it. Probably used her finger to keep it in place.
How could Paz... We were gonna start a band together.
She was posing as a KGB agent, too.
She must have put on the act to get close to Galvez. Wonder how much Coleman knew. But the whole time she was working for some organization called Cypher.
Cypher? Ring any bells, cuz?
Cipher. It means code, or zero in Arabic numerals.
Zero.
Does that mean something to you?
Not sure.
You know, cipher and zero were basically the same word. It's a linguistic redundancy. The word stems from the Sanskrit shunya. It corresponds to the Buddhist concept of emptiness. In Buddhism, shunya means hollow. It supposedly refers to something that's swollen and empty on the inside.
A big swollen emptiness. Just like outer space. Chico, I heard you saw Paz trying to sabotage Zeke before she activated.
I should have stopped her. If only I hadn't run away. I could have captured her before she got inside. If I'd done that, she'd still be here.
She was carrying a gun. Probably trained to use it too. Don't blame yourself. You couldn't have stopped her anyway. You were unarmed.
I could have at least talked to her. If I'd promised not to tell anyone, Paz wouldn't have gone and done what she did. It's just I was so shocked. I panicked. Ran away.
Chico, when you saw Paz, she was trying to sabotage it, right?
Huh? Well, yeah.
And right after that, she took control of it, tried to make me surrender. Something doesn't add up. Why would she sabotage Zeke when she was about to use it against me?
What?
Her actions were inconsistent. Even for a spy. If she wanted to destroy Zeke, she could have done it and run away. But if her goal was to steal Zeke, she'd have no motive to sabotage it.
I don't know.
Maybe your seeing her caused her to change her plan.